Alright guys, sit down because I don't know what the hell is happening. In one of those rare instances in the NFL, we are going to see pure dichotomy, and for those who don't really know what that means, welcome to the club, because anyway, we're talking about punting, not SAT vocab words, so let's get into it. This game was going to be windier than a Chicago tornado, but aside from that, it was still going to have some good punts. Look no further than this one by AJ Cole, perfectly placed out of bounds, 40 yards down the field at the 2-yard line, which was just amazingly executed by the GOAT. We also were going to have some bad ones, like the very next punt by Crawshaw, traveling only 30 yards out of bounds, resulting in the eventual touchdown for the Raiders. Or heck, even this drop snap by AJ Cole, which still ends up being a better punt for the Raiders than Crawshaw's previous one. Or in the third quarter, they had a punt blocked after the right tackle here got beat like a redheaded stepchild on his outside shoulder, giving a free lane to the ball. Now, you may say that's a lot happening, but let me get to this. On top of everything else, we also got probably the best punt of the year and the worst punt of the year back to back. Starting with the best punt, the Raiders are lined up at their 41-yard line. AJ Cole kicking towards the end zone and clearly has a bit of a breeze, and I'm guessing it's going left to right here because when that ball hits, it doesn't just have a bit of English, it's got a spot of tea and some crumpets as it takes a 90-degree turn out of bounds inside the 1-yard line for the most spectacular punt of the entire football season. But what's better than that is to contrast it, the punt that sets up his punt is when Crawshaw, a talented leg and a drafted punter, mind you, just before this drops the ball, gets carried by the wind inside a little bit, and he just barely catches it. Not nearly enough to get this ball going, as it barely gets above head heights, and this looks like something you would see at your average middle school game. I mean, he's just lucky he gets a playable roll as this thing barely goes 38 yards and never leaves the screen. And between that and his previous punt, the crowd is just booing him in a hilarious contrast, while AJ Cole is just having one of the games of his life outside of the drop and the block punt. But what the hell is going on with this game, man?
He's put out inside the 1-yard line.
And nobody touched it.
Oh, that's perfection.
At the half-yard line.